This is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, and good morning, Fizzy Elephant. And I don't have anyone to dunk down the trapdoor. I know what I'll do. I'll do a hilarious prank on this loaf of bread, and I'll dunk them down the trapdoor. Oh! You got there very fast. Oh no, there's an endermite! Wait, don't kill it. We dunk the endermite. We dunk the endermite. There we go. Your fate has been saved, Fizzy. We dunk the endermite, and it will roam down there and bite at our toes whenever we go to explore down there. Anyway, let me go inside and have my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Very tasty. I'll go up to the little loft up here. We can go and grab Barnaby. And tell you what, Barnaby, you can join me all day today. Just because, it's nice to spend an entire day with Barnaby. I know he does enjoy hanging out with all of his friends at the doghouse, but I like to think he enjoys hanging out with me as well. He enjoys going next to where we're building and being told to sit down for 20 minutes. It's a great day. Dogs love that kind of thing. Dogs love hanging out with cats, apparently. Right, today's love garden, to this love garden, my love garden, I am adding Marcus, and that is for this incredible video. I don't even want to show you too much of it because I don't want to spoil it for you, because I want you to watch it yourself. So I'm leaving it as a link down in the description, and it's basically like a thank you video to me and kind of like the Lovely World series in general. And he kind of takes a bunch of his like favorite parts from the series and does like a little montage with him and his friends in it and stuff. And it's just amazing. The editing's incredible, and like the message at the end is really nice. So thank you so much for doing that for me, Marcus, and welcome to my love garden. And as I said, it will be linked down below, and I want everyone watching this to go and watch it, because if you are watching this and you're going to enjoy this and you're one of the people that are commenting saying that it was your childhood or nostalgia or anything, this is the video for you. Like, probably better than this video, go watch their video. So yeah, go check it out. You should enjoy it. Anyway, let's go build something, shall we? It's been a little while, but we're going to be building a new shop, and we're going to be building it next to the last shop that we built, which was this candle shop. For those of you that haven't seen it before, this is what it looks like inside. It's all of the different color candles, and it's kind of like a collection of candles, and you can go in here and buy them. I was quite happy with this one, but for those of you that haven't seen it, it's here. And I should probably tell my helpers. So we're kind of building next to the candle shop by Polly's house. I'm not sure where they were. They might have just assumed that I'm building a... Oh, there they are. They might have assumed I was building a mini game, because that's what I normally do and head to the fun land. But no, we're extending this part of the town where we have a little bit more land to fill. Maybe we could get all of this filled in soon. Would be a good idea. And right, I'm gonna start building, but then I'll also explain kind of what it is that we're doing. So, here's the doorway, and I've kind of made it a bit easier for myself, because the area that we're in, it kind of fits in perfectly. I guess the only thing I need to know is it goes back by 10. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it's going to be brick along the back there, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. So, right, what we're doing is we're building a special mart, and the idea is it would look like kind of your standard. I think in American, you call them like convenience stores, and then in England we often end up calling them like corner shops, like kind of like little like newsagent, like modern shop, I guess is the style. But it will not be selling the traditional sort of things you'd expect to find in that kind of shop, because it's going to be selling like a bunch of like old like treasures and artifacts, and all like the powerful staff of Doby-Do, and the ancient booklet of King 9 the 4th, or okay, those are extremely bad examples, but you get the idea of what I'm saying. So even though it's called Special Mart, the Mart part stands for Magical Artifacts, Relics, and Treasures. So that's going to be the idea. And so I guess like the joke, if you can sum all of my builds up to like, what's the joke? What's the gimmick? The gimmick for this one is that it looks like a really modern, normal shop, which is actually something that people have asked for me to build for a long time. So hopefully this will be good enough for all of you that have been kind of just wanting me to build like some sort of like supermarket or something. Do you want to start building up, by the way, helpers? So these walls need to be 5 blocks high. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if you kind of do the back wall and the side walls like that, I can work on doing the front here. So yeah, the idea is that I wanted to do a shop in that style, but obviously I didn't just want to do it normal, because that doesn't interest me, because that's kind of been done a whole load by lots of people. I wanted to try and do something a bit different. So the idea is That's going to be like a really modern shop, but selling all of these old ancient things. It's going to be selling like potions and like historical things and like the swords of ancient kings and stuff. And like it'll basically give me a nice canvas to think of a bunch of like funny, silly and cool things to kind of put inside of the shop. So yeah, we're going to just be trying to get the outside of the shop hopefully fully done today is the plan. So let's go and start building it. So I'm really like the thing that's meant to be almost be interesting about the shop is how like uninteresting it looks. Like for the gimmick to work, it needs to look just like any sort of standard like modern shop like this. But like I wanted it to be like not a very tasteful one. So I want you to imagine it's got like a big like plastic facade at the front, and it kind of, you know, it's kind of like neon-y light. Well, not like fluorescent lights. That's probably what it is. Like it's quite a horrible like greeny light. That's the style we want. So I'm not actually trying to make this look good. I'm trying to make it look like your stereotypical kind of like cookie cutter design of a shop that you see a million times all over the place and is really boring, because I think that kind of makes it funnier that when you go inside there's all of like this amazing magical stuff, but it's all just like displayed on shelves like you'd expect in a normal shop. I think I've probably now just about explained well enough to explain what it's going to be. Oh yeah, guys, do you want to start doing the floor actually? So the floor on the inside, I've already started doing a little bit. These quartz bricks, I think you can kind of imagine these are sort of those sort of like plasticky, almost like laminate kind of like tiles on the floor. And it's not going to be very big. It's all going to be quite cramped and everything filled in, as you can kind of see by the size that we have there. And then obviously in the next episode we'll be going in and filling in all of the weird stuff that's going to be on the inside. So there we go. That's the plan for my special mart, my special magical artifacts, relics, and treasures. And yes, I do have that written down in front of me because no, I would not be able to remember it that quickly every time, even though I was the one that came up with the name. All right, I'm going to make some ladders. This is just like for me for now, so I can get up to the top and do the roof and stuff, because we're going to have to go and do that in a second. And oh no, I did, okay, actually it worked out okay, but yeah, I did a ladder in the wrong place. But I realized I did forget to do one thing, is I want like a little like overhang. You'll kind of expect like a little overhang on like this front bit, and oh, I made way too many iron bars. Hopefully, I don't think I need to use iron for anything else, so I'm going to have to find another use for this. So basically this is going to be a little bit for like if it's raining or something. That's you know what? This is actually a pretty good example of what it will look like, because there are going to be mannequins in the window and they will all be holding things like spy glasses and like old like artifacts like that. So I know you're being silly, William, but you actually have done like a pretty good demonstration of what it is going to actually end up being like when we do the inside. So right then, I'm just going to do some half slabs along there like that. And then I'm just going to do like a little, I guess, pokey up bit in the middle, just to, I don't know, give it a little bit of shape and texture. So if I kind of go like that, that's my little overhang there. And now we have the bit I've not been looking forward to, because it's all been quite simple now. We've got the roof to do. So helpers, feel free to help me. I did build like a little mock-up. Those of you that have been watching me for a while know that I have like another world, my sketchbook world, where wherever I'm trying to design one of these things, like I always will kind of build a version. Well, actually, I build loads of versions. I build loads of iterations while I kind of keep on trying to make it look better and better and better. And so I have built kind of like a version probably pretty similar to what we'll end up doing here. Normally it ends up kind of changing a little bit, and I have sent pictures of that to my helpers, so they have a pretty good idea, but it's not going to be the easiest thing to build, but we do want to make sure we get it right. Actually, tell you what, yeah, we don't want to get it right because it's going to be on the ceiling, but let's not worry too much about that, because as long as it looks okay on the outside, we can then go and start like kind of just digging on the inside to do that a little bit later on. But that's actually probably one of like my best general tips for those that are kind of looking after like general like design tips and stuff. And William's doing stuff on the inside. William, we got a roof to build up here on the top. Actually, if anyone's got any spare orange concrete, it would be handy if you could throw some to me, because I think I've kind of done a little bit more than I needed, because it's meant to go on the side here, then it's kind of going to go in like tiers and go up like gradually higher. So at the front here, it's going to go back to quartz, and this is going to kind of go into staircase along here like this, and keep going out until it gets to the very end. And then there's going to be the lime green on the top as well. So as you can see, kind of like as I was saying earlier, I kind of like purposely wanted to like choose like the most disgusting colors. Not that there's anything wrong, obviously, with orange. Absolutely nothing wrong with orange or lime green, but I don't know, when designing like a big building, like the combination of lime green and orange is it certainly stands out quite a lot. But anyway, what I was saying was, yeah, one of my best tips for like if someone is like trying to build something, it's like, don't stress, oh, thank you, William, about like having like an amazing idea or getting like something perfect like the first time, because that's like really rare. And like, it doesn't even make it easier, because like if you just start building something, start designing something, and then like often when designing it, you'll end up completely changing your mind because you might discover something else and then you end up changing it and doing something better. And like, that's pretty much what always happens when I'm like designing a mini game. Like I'll have like a very basic idea of like, oh, it could be a boat race game or something. And, spoilers alert for what might be coming up in the future. I may have been designing a minigame today. But then while trying to design it, you might like realize that there's like another element that you hadn't even kind of considered, which is way more interesting than the original boat race. And then like what you end up doing is completely different. And are these dimensions correct? I'm not sure if they are. Yeah, this is meant to go along to here. So I don't think that is so this is kind of meant to be like a square that kind of pyramids up to the top, and it's meant to be one in from the side. Oh no, maybe this is right then. So this would then go up like that there, around like that. And then it just needs to have like the little green bit poking up in the top like that. And once again, this doesn't really this is one of the times when I have my design of what it would be like, but it doesn't really matter if it ends up kind of looking different ultimately. But I think we have achieved our goal of making our mart. And now, I'm sure it's been driving you all crazy. You've been curious. What has been going on the inside? So, right, what am I helping? Oh, so like, it's really scary. Like the way the lighting is, and you guys, and I'm going to put down some torches in front of you because it's quite spooky. I've never seen like a friendly elephant and a beaver looking quite so scary. So what we got? We got the beavery beaver for £5,595, and then we have the amazing elephant who has undercut the beavery beaver with price. For £4,995. So yeah, hopefully that's a good idea of what the inside of the shop is going to end up looking like. So right, I guess I'll put some torches. The things I kind of we need to put some torches on the outside because it is going to get really dark. But I just don't like the idea of torches. Maybe so on the inside we're going to use like end rods to light it up. Maybe I could find a way of adding them on the outside, but you know what? For now, I might do torches just for like the general safety of this neighborhood, especially as we're building right next to Polly's house. Like any dark patch, as you know, becomes a hotspot for loads of googlies to spawn. So maybe we should go and light it all up like this. So anyway, we've kind of done. I think this might go on record. Probably not, because I've done a lot of videos, so it might not be the first. But what I was going to say was probably not. But this might be the shortest episode. But you know what? We've got the whole mart done, but we got a lot to do on the inside, so I know there's no way we'd get that done today. So this might go on record as being one of the shortest lovely worlds in history, which probably isn't a good thing to celebrate because it means it was a shorter episode. But what it does go to show is just how efficient a group of builders we have become over the years, getting this whole thing done in just this short amount of time. So yeah, that is going to be the end here. I will of course be back very, very soon where we can go and start building the inside of the shops and start adding in all of the magical artifacts, relics, and treasures. But apart from that, that's the end of this one here. So I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!